right, today we are doing something different at the beginning. It's kind of like how we did with the Charlie Kirk situation, but it actually this is like one of our friends that we knew when we were working at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So recently we found out, or and Wild Beans told me. Explain what happened.
One of our good friend of ours, Eric, he had passed away last week. The reason how I found out was because I was talking to him the same day too. So what happened was we were, I come in to work every single day, 6 to 2 and all that. Go to the bar and about my business and don't do anything else. I said what's up. He said what's up too and all that. Now after that he left. I didn't know what happened afterwards. So before I was about to leave to go home, I was in the break room. Actually, I saw one of my coworkers. She was crying. I was like, wondering what she was crying about. Me being a good-hearted person, I gave her a hug. Of course, 'cause I'm not evil. I'm not gonna sit there and not give you a hug and all that shit. Man. But I gave her a hug, and she asked if I was all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I didn't know what was going on at that moment. I didn't know what was going on at the moment. So go in the break room, waiting my sister to come pick me up. Simple as that, no problem. And then this lady, it's one of my bosses who loves me to death. She said, Miss Thompson, your boss, the head boss, would like to talk to you. Next you know, I go in there, I see my mom, like, are they setting me up? Because like they never called me in the office about anything unless it's about me being in trouble, something like that. But no. So I sat down. They said, "Are you good friends with him?" Yeah, I'm good friends with him. He passed away. I paused for a minute. I was like, I just talked to him. Like I didn't shed no tears until I left out of the stores. I didn't want nobody to see me cry. It takes a strong man to hold back something like that, especially when you know a person. And it's just hard to say, but I found out, man. I went straight to my grandma's. She didn't know what the heck was going on, but she found out. She found out and all this. I gave my little nephew a hug and all that, and all that. My grandma didn't know, but when they finally told her, she was like, "It's gonna be all right, Tonyo. God never made mistakes. He never does. He never did. When has he ever made mistakes? Never, never did." So I'm gonna say it like this: rest in peace, Eric. Out of all the young folks I dealt with at the grocery store, he was the only one I actually liked. And some other people too, but something like that. Okay, what you got to say, Sad?
All right, so I was just gonna say like Eric was the whenever I didn't know he even worked there at first because he was when they hired him he was UT and UTs are usually like 16 and under or whatever and then, so he started that's when he started working there. He started working there when he was 16 and now whenever I got hired he was out for like a year I think because he was using a pallet jack and you're not supposed to use a pallet jack until you're like 18 or whatever.
It's dumb.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use a pallet jack until you're like 18 so um yeah, so I didn't know he even worked there, and then all of a sudden they got this guy, and you hear rumors, you hear like oh he's coming back, this dude's coming back, like he was such an important part of the story. He's like one of those people that like if he doesn't show up to work, you kind of don't want to go to work that day, kind of don't want to be there. You just like because he's the one that like he gets stuff done. He's one of those guys that gets stuff done. He doesn't ask that many questions, and he's like man,
Like that.
exactly yeah. Then he gets back, and then he like 2 years. I think it was like a year later or whatever. I think he was 17. Actually, he was 17 when he got his foot broken. And he comes back a year later. He's 18 now. He can use a pallet jack. They hire him, and then um one of our I think one of the was it supervisor. No, supervisor. It was one of the managers. One of the managers moved up or left or something, and then they ended up switching all the managers around, and he ended up becoming one of the managers. And me and him were like holding it down at the grocery section for like a good amount of time, and I end up leaving and all this stuff. I got a couple pictures and photos I want to show y'all that I got of him whenever the clips happened over here. So you can even hear it inside in the thing that he was like the life of the party. He was the glue that held everything together.
Loud as motherfucker.
Loud as fuck. Here's one of the photos. He's like hiding inside the bushes. Can't even see it right, but yeah, it's him right there in the middle. He's hiding in the bushes from the eclipse because he's scared of it. Yeah, that's the way we showed it up. And then here's another one, same thing. He's like in the bushes, looking up at the thing with the lights on. You can't even see it right. And then in this photo, you can see him. He's right about there. He's like crouching, moving around. He's like everybody's laughing. And here's the one that he wanted me to send him. He's like deep. He's deep in the bushes. Yeah, pretty much. It told me. I was like, bro, I was so like how could this happen, bro? Because like he showed me. I mean, he lived more of a life than I did, and I was a fucking I was like what 25, 24 when I worked there.
We to be fair, me and you.
They did to me.
To be fair, me and you were like close in age, but when he came down here, we was like a couple years older than him.
Yeah, we were like way older than him, but this man lived an active life other than me, because I wasn't living an active life at the time because work fucking pretty much destroyed me. If anybody worked grocery, you understand.
Bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. So I just want to say, R.I.P. Eric. Thoughts and prayers. No meme on that. Don't meme it on that. God called you, and that's about it.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless the dead.
What else I had to say? Something about the brightest lights fade the fastest, and he faded the fastest, I guess. He was like the lighthouse in the storm.
Yep.
And that's all I gotta say. Rest in peace, Eric.
We get emotional and shit. Anyway.
Yeah. We're gonna show you what we were using today as mic holders. I'm using my, what is this? What's it called? The crypto Casco?
Cryptocurrency.
No,
fuck that
it's
shit.
not a cryptocurrency. It's just
fuck that shit, nigga.
The Casio. This is the Casio Illuminator, I think. Casio Illuminator. This is the, I don't know, but I bought it because it was gold and it matches my skin tone. See my skin tone.
Oh god.
And it has a calculator on it, and I have to calculate a bunch of stuff whenever I bought it.
And with my case, I'm of course wearing the Saints Row 2, one of the best open world games of all motherfucking time.
Saints Row 2 money clip, by the way, money clip. So gotta show the camera, brother, man.
Yeah, show that shit, man. Show that shit. Show that shit off, nigga. Show that shit off, baby.
And it sticks because it's real metal, beat. Real metal.
Full metal.
Full metal.
Fuck him up.
Whoa. That's a big bleep right there, brother.
We Dirty-BeanZ. We don't give a shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro, we ain't.
But anyway.
No, we ain't 10 minutes in. We can't cuss yet.
Shit. Alright.
Fuck up, bitch. Fuck up, bitch. Internet.
Okay. But anyway. I'm the dirtiest bean, Wild Beans.
And I'm the saddest bean, Sad Beanz. And this
is the Dirty-BeanZ.
The Dusty Beans, more like.
Woo, Jesus. All right.
You want to say this for Eric for the beginning?
All right.
And then so we'll switch over to actual.
Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they will comfort me. I think that's what I'm trying to say. That is a Bible verse from Psalms 23:4.
Yeah. Basically saying, if you're with God, you have no fear.
Which goes to our first subject.
Yep. All right. First thing of the day, men's mental health. Oh my God, bro. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a homie crying or some shit. He's crying, and then the woman come up talking about. I felt uncomfortable when he was crying. I take my hat off. Uncomfortable? Shit, I'm uncomfortable when your bitch ass crying, bitch. Shit, I'm uncomfortable when your bitch ass crying because what? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I didn't grow up, being like, it's okay, it's okay. I grew up like, no one gives a fuck about you. No one cares. Watch a TV show, get over it. That's how I grew up. So whenever someone's crying, I get fucking like, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? You know, I can't help them.
But
that bleeds into my real life right there.
yeah, my case, the way I grew up, and the amount of people I lost in my life, and the amount of struggles I went through, and all this other stuff. Like, oh God, I was in a car wreck. Used to have seizures. I don't really have them no more. Because I know when I go places, I gotta drink. I gotta either drink something or eat something. Because let's face it, for people out there who have seizures, I'll tell you what. If you had seizures growing up, know this: you cannot leave your house without drinking or eating or something. You gotta eat something. No matter if it's sweets or a piece of meat or something like that, you gotta eat something. Because you leave that house and y'all go to a hot place like the beach or a music park or the fair or the Jamboree or whatever, you got to eat something. And it's scary when you look at situations because of how many people lose their lives over this stuff, things like that, from heat strokes and all this.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But in my case, where we stand at with the mental health situation, because everybody goes through it. People wanted to hide it and all this other stuff, but I'll put it like this. If you know you're going through a tough time in your life and all this other stuff, I'm gonna tell you what. Just cry. Let it out.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna make you less of a man to do it. And it don't matter what this person gonna say. Oh, you cry. Oh, you cry. Then that makes you a punk. A punk and another word I can't say. I use very frankly though outside the podcast, but I can't say the word. But you get the point here. Get the point. You get the point, Ted?
Yeah, I get the point.
But it doesn't make you less of a man. Hell, I'll tell you what. I cry a lot because I think about so much. I think about my father. I think about my grandfathers. I think about my grandmother half the time, just with her situation and other things. And I have ways to get rid of that, like such as playing video games, listening to music, hanging out with my boy, and going to the gym, and other things. Mainly going to church. I'm just reading the Bible about pain. It's reason why we have Psalms right here. It goes on this situation because there's a lot of ways to deal with your mental health. But if you're going through a tough time in your life, just let it out. Do something cooperative that can help you out in a certain way because it's hard out here, man. It's hard. We all go through some things, and they don't make you less of a person to just cry.
Yeah. I would suggest crying shit. Whenever here's a time in my life where I had the worst mental health I've ever had in my entire life. But I wasn't depressed though. I wasn't depressed. The thing was like I wasn't depressed. I didn't have like anxiety and stuff because I was always worried about other things, right? I didn't have a purpose. I had moved from my house early from my house. I think I was like 17. I was 17 at the time. I just got out of high school. And my mom lost her job. She worked there 20 something years. I think it was like 20 something years. They fired her because of some bullshit at the workplace or whatever. It literally was some bullshit at the workplace. It was literally one person's word against someone else's, and they didn't like my mother because she would side with her workers instead of the the higher ups and stuff. She would actually protect their workers. And now, yeah. So anyway, she lost her job. We didn't have any money left. She had no savings or whatever. And then she ended up finding this place, in the place that we live now. She's a supervisor, like she was over there, and pretty much just she moved here, but she didn't bring us at first. We were living in two bedroom trailer with her friend. We were like four people, in like one room, and it was like four. It was literally four people in one room.
Damn.
A little bit bigger than this room. Probably like half the room that we're in now. And I would sleep at my soon-to-be wife at the time. Actually, we weren't. We weren't filing taxes together yet, so we weren't exactly married yet. So, soon-to-be wife, I was sleeping over at her house. And then all of a sudden, my mom's like, I got a job. I found the job. We're gonna have to go 4 hours. We got to drive 4 hours to get to this place. But Escar, you have a choice to stay here, live with your, because this is after this like a year of this happening. I actually got married to my wife, and then she was like, "You stay here, you live with your in-laws, finish what you got to do here, and then you can come over there whenever you want." I was like, "Okay." So I ended up moving in with my in-laws and stuff. Man, I'm telling you right now, it was such a cultural shift. And I didn't feel like I fit in at all, because the way they did things were like so different from like the way that I did stuff over there at my house. Like, okay, so to tell you this is one of the things that like bothers me. Okay, culture shift. Okay, so one of the things that like bothered me the most was that they didn't have food readily available at their house. So I had to, and I was broke, by the way. I was broke. I was like, I was getting paid like $200 a week, and then on top of that, they were like having me pay for rent for internet. So I use the internet a lot because I wasn't, I wouldn't do anything throughout the whole week. I would just work on the weekends. So anyway, that was like 150. So I get paid $200 a week, and then I get paid 150. Now I got paid 200. So that's like I'm only getting fucking paid like not even that much or whatever. Because I'm paying for like groceries for myself and my wife and shit, and then just pretty much I'm pretty much fucked. Pretty much, I had no money, nothing. Here's even a worse thing: that whenever they did cook, they would cook like prison food. It was weird. It's like, you ever see like on the prison shows where they have like the corn that's in a bag and they like boil the bag? They had that shit. That shit was whack, bro, whack.
Hell with all that.
And then whenever if they did cook like some type of protein, like this was a protein. Whenever they cook, I'm just complaining at this point, but you get the point. I don't want to complain that much. But one more thing to complain about that pisses me off. That pissed me off the entire time I was there. They had the toilet paper in their room, bro. I had to shit in the middle of the night, and there was no toilet paper. No toilet paper. Middle of the night. I'm taking a shit. I had to go grab some napkins from the fucking napkins, and if they didn't have any napkins at the time, fucking what you call it? And people are like, you'd probably be like, buy your own toilet paper, bitch. I was broke. Toilet paper was a commodity, dude. I was broke. I was buying fucking meat and shit for myself, and fucking instant noodles and shit, and fucking not even good meat, like the bad meat, that fucking the shit that's gonna go bad in like 2 days. Fucking I was buying all that shit, and then fucking you already know. So anyway, back to mental health stuff. I was just complaining for a good minute.
Crashing out, as kids would say.
Yes. So anyway, bro, I would visit my family, or my mom would come down, bro. And then like the second she leaves, bro, I was crying. Bro, I was crying for like a good like 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I miss these people, even though they didn't show me the affection that I needed. I get it. I get that affection from him. So anyway, bro, I'll just be crying. One time, I even started crying at a fucking restaurant that I worked at. I worked at this fucking bitch ass restaurant, dude. I was working at this restaurant. She was there. I took her there to get something to eat, and then I bawled my fucking eyes out because I didn't want to be there anymore. I fucking hated my life. I wanted everything to basically just fucking end right then and there. And then whenever we got home, bro, I cried so hard that I fell asleep. Fell asleep. I was like, oh my god. I didn't even go back to my house, the place I was staying at. I didn't even go back to the fucking place I was staying at because I was like, man, that place sucks so bad. I went to my aunt's house and I fucking slept there. I was like, oh my god. This is like the worst feeling I've ever had in my life, and that's when I found that song, the song. Song called "Wanted You" by Joji. I think it's on. I think it's on Ballads. No, I think it's on. Yeah, that's on Ballads. On Ballads 1. I can't even see it. Yeah, I can't grab it. Whatever, I can't grab it. I'll put it up.
He's smiling. He's smiling. He's smiling.
There you go. Look, this one right here. Ballads 1, "Wanted You" by Joji. Yep. Exactly. That one right there.
On his ass, man.
That one right there. Alright, go back down. So anyway, shit, like, no one, the thing was, like, if some, like, I would go and visit them for like a week and then come back and, then I would be, like, crying and shit and not wanting to go to my job, and it just spiraled down, really down, and then, but like, literally nobody was telling me, like, it's okay to cry, and I wasn't with the Lord at the time either because I don't know. I don't think I was thinking about the Lord, but I know the Lord was thinking about me because those certain times, I swear, when things just happened and they were like telling me to go move over here. They were telling me to move in with your family. The Lord was telling me. I wasn't listening because there was this time I went over there for a week, and my ex stepdad, he picked me up and he was like, "Is that all you're gonna bring?" But he didn't speak English, so then he just says, "That's all you're gonna bring?" I was like, looking around like, what does he think I'm gonna be there for? So it turns out he thought I was moving over there. I was like, that was the Lord telling me, "Yo, move the fuck over there now."
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going back, and then like 2 weeks later, I was like, I'm moving over there and do whatever the fuck you want. So I moved over there. Rob became happy. I was happier, but I didn't have a job. So I didn't have a purpose. I got sad. I got depressed. I had anxiety. I had the worst anxiety attack of my life. That changed my life for a whole year. Just because I watched a movie. All right, I ain't gonna tell you the movie. I can figure it out if you know what that is. Anyway. So yeah. So if I had anybody or I had the Lord at the time, I probably wouldn't be as sad. You know, I wouldn't be Sad Beanz right now. I'll probably be Exotic Beanz.
Sick motherfucker.
I'll be Bouncing Booty Beans. Whoa!
Whoa! No beans, nigga. No beans, nigga. No beans, baby.
Whoa!
No beans.
Hold on. Whoa! Hold on. There you go. Whoa! Full beans. Full beans.
No beans, baby. No beans, baby. Damn. We getting inappropriate right here. Well, we Dirty-BeanZ, we don't give a shit. So
yeah. So pretty much anyway. Fucking. Long story short. I was happier with my family and I wasn't crying. So.
And then down the line, we met.
Me and the homie met. Then Me and the homie at the beginning met, and big happy.
And here we are now, Dirty Beanz.
So, how do you? Oh yeah, not big happy. Fucking my grandma died. It was out of nowhere. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, my grandma died. It was out of nowhere too. We went down there for 1 week. They were telling, well, it happened like almost a year before. They were telling me that my grandma was gonna pass away. The doctors were saying that she's not gonna last not even a week. She ended up lasting a whole year. When the doctor said that, the doctor said, "Oh, she's probably gonna only last a week," and then she ended up fighting for a whole year. And then me and my brother came down, and I guess she was having those what do they call them? It's called hummingbird breaths or whatever. It's where they like breathe, but they're not awake or whatever. They're just breathing. So yeah, I'm guessing she heard us talking and laughing with each other, and then we left for like not even an hour. We bought some stuff. We left. Yeah, we left. We bought some stuff. We were at a putt-putt golf place with my wife and her brother, my what was it?
Hey, stepbrother.
Yeah, not stepbrother, not stepbrother.
Your brother-in-law, nigga.
My brother-in-law. The fuck, stepbrother. Ooh, my brother-in-law. So anyway, and then we get the call. I guess they called my brother. I called my brother first. My brother. He goes, Grandma passed away. I go, oh shit. You know, I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to be funny, but that's literally how I was. That's literally how I was. I was like, oh shit. And then I touched his shoulder and I said, you want to stop? Or you want to keep going, keep playing this game? Right? He said, tears in his eyes, said, I want to get out of here. I want to go to her. So we dropped everything we were doing. We ran over there to the place. We gave them our they give you fucking golf balls, colored golf balls. We go, we tell them, yo, we're leaving, and they were like, all right, and then we how do you say? I fucking raced. I raced my in-laws back to their house, and I raced back all the way over to my grandma's house. Bro, I was fucking breaking all types of speed limits. The Lord would have me in His hands though, because we had no cops. No cops were on our ass. So I was breaking all the types of speed limits to get to the house, and we get there, and they're all just like have their heads down and straight like that, like have their heads down, crying, and we're all just standing around my grandma's lifeless body, and my brother's fucking just crying his eyes out, and I'm over there just trying to be strong for him, and my mom's over there hugging him, and then she like comes to me, and I'm like, she hugs me, and I fucking break down, dude. It was like one of those emotional moments where like my mom was telling me it's okay to cry because I don't need to be as strong as I think I need to be. See, man, I got tears in my eyes, man. I got tears in my eyes.
Hey. So what we're saying is that it's okay. It's okay to be tough, but shit like that, you don't come back from.
Yeah,
and it's hard. And for y'all to, and for people nowadays, like, man, I don't cry, man. So I cry. Everybody gonna call me a pussy.
Nobody's gonna call you a pussy.
The ones that do call you ones are the real ones.
Yeah, the ones who don't call you a pussy, bro. Those are the real people. Those are your real friends.
And the ones who don't, and the ones who
do.
That's the ones who do. Those are the real pussies.
Yeah, those are the real pussies.
We're going to full detail. We'll go into full detail on that future episode about real people and fake people in the future. Not right now, though.
Yeah. So those are the fucking people who call you pussy for crying and shit. Those are the people who've never lost anybody, who never cared about anybody, who never lost a pet, whoever never loved anybody, never loved anything. They live a hollow fucking life. They need to get the fucking point. They need to go love something. Go love something. Then you can talk to me.
Go get the ass beat.
I guess they can get the ass beat if they want.
I'm just saying. If you saying all that so-called tough bullshit or something like that, and you don't get it, and someone hits you with a reality check,
yeah,
you're done.
You're done. You're straight up done.
You're done.
And
at that point, you're gonna cry.
There you go. You're gonna start crying because your bitch has pain.
Yep.
There you go. Then I'll be like, you a bitch.
I might try to give you a hug or something like that, but it won't be a hug out of pity. It'll just be a hug out of common human emotion. Just like, it's good.
Yeah, fuck.
Didn't walk off.
Yeah, didn't walk off. Those people are the same type of people that come to you talking about, I'm in a hard times, can you please help me? Then you be like, you weren't there whenever I was fucking needed help, so get your ass out of here. So,
fake ass out of here.
Yeah, get your fake ass out of here, boy.
Get out of here.
Get in. Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this wise guy here, man. Shout out to all the mafia video games.
So anyway, all I'm trying to say with this whole story and stuff is that we all go through hard times. You just have to find the right people to go through the hard times with. Because if you surround yourself with all these hardened people and then you cry and then they come to you and start they're making fun of you because you're crying, these aren't the people you want to be around. Those are the people that
you probably won't beat the hell out of in the future.
Yep, these are the people that are probably gonna backstab you in 2 seconds. All right.
Be on some Judah shit.
Yeah, we're just trying to let y'all know that
Judas.
It's okay.
Yes.
Judith.
Yeah.
Trying to let y'all know it's okay to cry. Honestly, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel emotions.
Not a robot.
You're not.
You're not a freaking robot. All right. Even the fictional characters that we look up to are not robots.
Yeah.
Oh well, Guts is a robot because he had to hide all his emotions. Dude.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
Guts was crying on the inside because he was crying so hard because he cried so hard when he was a little kid. He cried himself out.
Yeah. And after he saw what happened to Casca, well,
that wasn't cry. That was him crying.
Yeah.
That was him crying. He was like.
before
that's Guts crying.
Yeah, that's Guts crying right there.
He's yelling. When you see Guts yelling, that's him crying.
Yeah, and it's over. Because he is the reasonable. Oh, next episode, little sneak peek for next episode. Reasonable crash outs. That's actually one of our next topics for the next episode. But
yeah.
No, not this episode, but yeah. Like even all the fictional characters we watch cry. Everybody cries. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make you less. It doesn't make them less of a man of crying. Another thing, to all you people out there that call Deku a punk for crying, if you met one of your idols and they gave you superpowers on such stuff, you're gonna
automatically be crying.
Of course, you're gonna cry.
Especially since he wanted. If you know his backstory.
Yes.
If you know his backstory. The dude wanted powers. He wanted to be like
All Might.
Like he wanted to be like All Might.
Plus Ultra.
He wanted to be like All Might, and then he finally meets All Might, and All Might says, "Yo, you have potential." And he gives him his powers. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry all the time because fucking you went through so much hardship because you don't have any powers.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
Wanted to have powers.
Yeah.
You don't have powers, and you wanted to have powers.
Yes, you're not a freaking robot. You're not gonna be like, yeah, man, I got superpowers, man. I'm gonna take over the world. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't work like that.
I'm thinking gonna take over is your own Gucci. Shut your ass.
Woo! Dirty-BeanZ, baby. Live for the cussing, stay for the gore. Oh, what? Oh.
It's okay to cry.
Yes.
It's okay to feel feelings. It's okay to, I don't know, fucking disappear for an hour or two. It's okay to, yeah. When I say
ghost.
When I say disappear, I mean like go somewhere silent, get your head right, then come back.
Or just sit in your room all day and just listen to music. Listen to music. listen to music, play video games, something like that. Because I have a bunch
That's
of
a good
songs.
segue into the next one. Why we play video games. Boom! When something sad happens, you can escape from that for just a little bit before everything comes piling back into your mind. In the back of my mind,
Not yet.
you'll
Not yet.
find
Not yet.
a dead body in the back of my Tesla.
Set. God damn. Set. Not yet.
Yeah, that's a bit. That's the end. That's the end.
That's end thing. That's the bonus content. Bonus content.
Bonus content at the end.
Bonus content. Bonus content.
Okay. So
Fuck you, David.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's exactly why you would play video games. Escapism, bro. Sometimes you just want to play something new.
Yep.
You want to fucking have a new experience. You want to do all this other shit, and video games just allow you to do that.
Yeah, you can relate. You can relate to majority's character. You can relate to the majority of the characters in video games. Oh well, I can't relate to any of these characters. I don't feel no amount of pain. Okay, did you lose somebody that you love? Yes. They lost somebody they love. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Jesus, stop. When did people become robots? Sad. I'm not understanding. When did people become motherfucking robots?
I don't know why. Man. These people, they want you to become robots. They want you to be a robot. They want to take advantage of you. They want to. I don't know what they want us to do nowadays.
Best thing you do, you could beat their ass, but
yeah,
that's gonna be bad on your part. Because 9 times out of 10, yes, on me.
Go ahead.
You can beat their ass, but that won't make the situation better. It whooping somebody's ass work out sometimes, but not all the time. Or you just pray for them. That's the best way to do it. If you pray for them, be all good. But if you don't pray for them, that's whatever. But in my opinion, I play video games to escape from a lot of shit I went through in my life. Losing my dad, losing my stepmama, losing the majority of my uncles, my great uncles. I lost one of my mom's brothers a long time ago before I became 12. And then I lost my pawpaws. I lost my pawpaw J Horse a week before I lost my daddy. So they died 2 months or 2 weeks from each other. It's crazy like that. And I lost my other pawpaw, James Glenn. I lost him down the line. They all died. All three of them died in the same decade. And it's scary when you look at the situation. They all died in the same decade. And then down the line of this decade, I lost my pawpaw. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Lee. He really he was important to my life and all that. Tell me what it means to be out in the country, sit outside, enjoy life. Milk and cookies. That was really what my uncle said. It was really what my uncle Twan said. But my pawpaw, every time we greet each other, we gotta say goodbye or we say milk and cookies and other things. I love that man so much. He had such a big impact on my life, and so did my father. He's just the main reason why I love video games so fucking much. I love video games. I can't help it. And it feeds out the pain. In fact, Sad sent me a video about this pastor talking about why men play video games. And what did it say, Sad?
What the pastor was saying is that in real life we have little to no control over our lives, right?
Zero
control over our lives. Well, we do kinda. Maybe like 1%. But what we can do is control ourselves in video games. Every decision we make in video games is our decision. So we can control it. We can save back, we can reload, we can control every little aspect in the
unless you're the Telltale video games.
Oh yeah.
Them where your choices do not matter. To be honest, they do not matter. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Shocker for people. Yeah, your choices don't matter, nigga. They don't.
We do not care.
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 We don't have that meme. Sad's gonna edit this shit. They gonna have nothing but memes in this motherfucker. But anyway, yeah, we do not care.
We do not care. We do not care.
We do not care.
So anyway, the pastor was basically saying that escapism, You want to control certain aspects of certain things and feel like we have control, even though we feel like we're spiraling out of control in our normal lives. And it brings us back to, a time where we had that control.
Yep.
We didn't have all these bills to pay. We didn't have all these
stress. We didn't have stress.
all these worries and stress. Bringing us all back to that time, and what else is there? Like, okay, look, when you're young, right? You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about any type of problems. Nothing. When you get rich, what happens? You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about tons of problems. Boom. So therefore, when we get 18, and until we get rich, our whole ideal is to get back to where we were when we were kids.
Happiness.
True happiness.
Peace. Love and peace.
Some people they get rich and they're like, my problems are still the same. My problems are still the same. Let me tell you right now, you made those problems.
Yep. You allow those fake people to come into your life and shit. Yep. You thought those people was going to be your homies. No, if they didn't care about you before, they gonna care about you now.
Yep.
One of my cousins told me about this stuff. I'm have to talk about this in another episode down the line, but I don't want to go full detail about it. But
you impregnated some random asshole.
What the fuck? Dirty Beanz, baby.
So pretty much anyway. The reason why we even play video games is literally just escapism, control over our lives, going back to memories, nostalgia. Even more, like, video games are just the king, to be honest.
Yeah, but don't let it come between you and the Lord. Don't let it come between you and the Lord, because yes, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to have a good time, but don't forget about the Lord, the main one that wakes you up in the morning. I know some of y'all gonna say, "Oh, well, I don't believe in God." God believes in you.
Mm-hmm.
He believes in all his children. And when he seems like he gave up on you, he didn't give up on you. You just ain't open your eyes yet or decided to
no
let him.
No one's prayed for you yet.
Yeah.
No one's prayed for you. No one. You haven't prayed for anything. You haven't prayed.
Yeah.
You haven't started a relationship with him.
Haven't read the Bible.
Haven't read, bro. Some people read the Bible all the way through and they still don't believe in God.
Yep. Because they think
because our heart ain't open. Once if you go into the Bible, trying to refute the Lord, the Bible's not gonna make any sense to you.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
And here is our second. Oh, you got to do the thingy.
Oh shit.
Our third. Yeah, our third one. All right. Oh.
Put it down.
Oh, actually, this should stay on you. Put it back. Put your hand back. All right. I'll be over here, a little sneaky boy.
Yeah.
If you're just listening to audio, I was doing some bullshit.
Yep.
Wild Beanz gonna go crazy for this one. Why does Wild Beanz love country girls?
Alright. Break it down like this. I'm gonna start off slow.
Country and thick women. Put that
down. Alright. So I'm gonna start off slow. And I'm gonna punch you in the face after that. So, man's the reason why I love country girls. Because I heard they have strong faith and very sweet, and they are hardworking, independent, and they actually focus on it. And they value family, and everything else. So yeah, they seem like they're very good people and all these other things. They seem like they're like sweet and all this other stuff, and the way they handle themselves through hardships and ice. And so, that's one of the reasons. And I had looked up on Google. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard they have like very good outspoken outspoken, and everything else. Down to earth. I love that because I'm down to earth. I'm down to earth myself. I'm down to earth myself. I'm down to earth myself. Like you be around me long enough, you be like, damn, he cool. Yeah, I am. And all those other things. So let's get to the middle part. So I heard that I like the way they dress. You know, whether they wearing jeans or you gonna censor shit out. You gonna censor shit out, right?
Boy, if you don't, yeah,
You gonna censor out, right? Say it. Okay.
yeah, I'm censoring.
Booty shorts. Yeah, booty shorts. Booty shorts, baby. Cause I'm wild beans. But on the real note though, is the way y'all dress and the way y'all handle yourselves, and the way I picked up on is that y'all know how to handle a gun. So, wild beans. So another thing, y'all just very sweet and y'all cook good and all this other stuff. Enough. All right. Enough. I haven't got to the graphic part yet, but y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have good hearts. Y'all keep your minds on some things, and y'all value family and all that. And most importantly, very importantly, Lord. So this goes on to my next step, and now I'm finna get dirty. So let's go on to the type of pants I wouldn't mind y'all wearing. And I got this from a certain singer named G Dub. I'll let you know who G Dub is down the line. So I'm read this shit. All right. Whether you were wearing Levi's, Prada, Baby Fat, Calvin, Iceberg, or Sergio, I like it. I love it. I like the way you're wearing them. You're looking scrumptious. Now you just need to know, is there any more room for me in those jeans? But back to the graphic part. I just look fine. Just sexy. Like, I can't help it. Y'all look good. Y'all take care of yourselves. I love your accents. I love the way y'all move. Y'all have a lot of fun and all those other things like that. Yeah, the way I see it is, y'all just cool to be around other things. But I'm gonna let you know, like, right away, we doing our thing. I'm doing my thing, and I just gotta say it like this. Shout out to all the thick, big booty, big titty. Yeah, this wild beans right here, baby. This wild beans right here, baby. Nigga with the weed bandana. This wild beans right here, baby. Anyway, shout out to all the big booty, big titty, thick country girls. And that's one of the reasons, because I'm a chill guy. Just play video games. I hang around. I go outside and shit like that. And I don't need to like that. And I wouldn't mind having a country life, but shout out to all the country girls out there. Holla at a bean. And that's my end of my horny rant about country girls. I also heard y'all crazy, but I deal with hurricane starters and all other natural disasters at my house, so that doesn't bother me. He knows for experience. He's been around them.
Next one is our connection to music. You can already tell. You can already tell what type of connection to music I have. I have. This one's my meme song right here. Meme music right here.
Play that fucking music.
That you already know. They see it. Is
that the song when you said that nigga got that one song where money making him horny or some shit like that?
That's it right there.
Call back to episode 1.
Posh boy.
2.
You already know the type of music I listen to, but this one a big meme. This one, it was Although Racks Give Me a Boner.
Call back to episode 2.
Call back episode 2. Okay, so you know the connection of music I got. Look at that. I got every Joji album. I don't know if I have every XXXTentacion album, but I try to find them. But every Joji album. That's the connection to music I have. I have connection to the sad stuff because, how do you say, my family wasn't very emotionally intelligent. So when I'm growing up, sadness was weakness. But then whenever I get older, I find out, or yeah, I pretty much find out that sadness isn't weakness. Sadness is just unestablished emotions from when you were little, pretty much. Well, that's the sadness that I'm talking about. It's unestablished emotions when you're little. Like most of these are breakup songs, and I never emotionally connected to a say any of my previous girlfriends. I never emotionally attached myself to any of them. So whenever they broke up with me, I was just like, "Where's the next girl I can be emotionally? How do you say? The It was fun. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound like I'm manipulating people. I'm not manipulating anybody because
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Okay. It's gonna sound weird.
I was honing in the whole
anyway.
show. Hone that shit in, baby.
So the way I thought about it was that like I couldn't hug my brothers. I couldn't tell my brother I love him, and I couldn't. And then like I like we had like a really big like dog death. Like every pet parent knows there's that one special dog that you're gonna have in your entire life that it's always gonna be special to you. You're always gonna think about them. You're always gonna uh, compare the other dog to the dog that you're talking about that is special. So we had that one special dog, and we were talking about we love on him, we do all this stuff, but we're poor, and he got parvo, and what parvo does is pretty much like eats the fucking dog from the inside. Pretty much, dog can't even walk, taking a dump on itself, and so we end up just letting it put him down. We couldn't even get the urn. We couldn't get the body bag or anything because we were so poor that we literally couldn't do anything. So after that happening, we all just like emotionally shut down, like emotionally said no, we can't say we love each other. We can't love on nothing. Loving on something means like you're just gonna get heartbroken in the future and all that other stuff. So whenever I'm with these these girls that I was dating at the time, I would tell them I love them and stuff, and because that's how I felt like it was like real performative, like real performative stuff. Like I would be like, I'm bleeding for you, I will bleed for you, but like that's not exactly how I felt. Like I didn't feel like how do I explain this? How do I explain this? I just wanted that feeling that like I couldn't get from my family with them, but they didn't know what I wanted because I didn't know what I wanted myself. So it would always be like having this, like we would always have this like back and forth where like I'm too emotional, I'm too touchy, I'm too clingy, and then okay, so I'm like okay, so it was either all the way in or all the way out with me. I didn't know until later that you can be in the middle. So I was either too clingy, too attaching, too all this shit, and then or I wasn't. I was just non-existent in their world. So we'd be like, oh, we're going out. They say I'm too clingy. I honestly like vanish from existence. Like I go, what's up, girl? Hug them, run off. they'd be like, huh?
It's like it's never enough.
Yeah. They go, okay. They go, oh, you don't love me anymore. I'm like, you just said I was too clingy. And I'm like, they're like, no, no, no. And then I'm like, what do I do? And then we can't get. And then me and this girl, me and the girl at the time couldn't get past that. Couldn't get past it. So that's pretty much like 3 of my relationships that happened. 3 of my relationships all failed because I was I was either too clingy or non-existent. That I found out with my, my wife now. Say wife now. What the fuck?
Say, I got something for you.
No. You can't play music. Shit. You can't play music. You can't
But
play
I'm
music.
gonna say it for you right now.
Oh, you can sing it.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
What these bitches want? Okay. No.
What they want? What these bitches want from a nigga?
So.
First piece DMX.
So every time we would like back to what I was going back to these like breakup songs and stuff, like they feel sad about their breakups. But for me, I wasn't emotionally connected to them whenever they broke up with me because they said I was too clingy. So therefore, I would like emotionally like detach myself from them. Like, let's say, I remember whenever SpongeBob lifted up his shirt and he was connected to Squidward, and the Squidward yelled and passed out. Yeah.
No, the nigga didn't pass out. The nigga didn't pass out. The nigga did not pass out. It just cut to a next scene.
Oh.
it just cut to a next scene. We're connected. Together.
Yeah, I would do this, right? And me and the girl would be connected. And she'd be like, ah! And then she'll tell me.
God. That reminds me of that damn movie.
Then she'll tell me. Then she'll tell me, I'm too clingy, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm too whatever.
Hell no.
And then I'll put my down. Then I'll be like, okay. And then we're no longer connected. And she'll be like, oh, we're done because you don't love me anymore because you're too clingy or whatever. No, not too clingy. They would tell me I'm too clingy. Then like a week would go by, and I'll just be like, pretty much, like, non-existent in their life, and they'll break up with me. And then because of that, I never felt how it felt to be like sad about a breakup. This one time, this girl that I was been going out with for like 2 years broke up with me. Now I didn't feel anything. I felt nothing when she broke up with me. So therefore, I fell in love with these breakup songs where people are actually like feel heartbroken about getting broken up with a woman. I'm like, damn, I wish I felt that way. So I'm always reaching for that like sadness that I want to feel from a sad song. So that's my connection to music. It really is that like that emotion I cannot have and I can no longer have because I'm with a beautiful woman now and we're married and they're thick woman. So anyway.
But
anyway, that's my connection to music. What's your connection to music?
Well, my connection with music is, well, I always never really thought about it, but like in the future, I always wanted to be, married, So I always have connection with that because the way I grew up, if I can sum up like this, either the way I grew up, it can either be my music genre was switched like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
First, I was hip hop head. Then, I became an R&B head down the line. Then I became a metal head. Now I became everything else. I'm really just all around music lover. Anime opens are the best. Anime opens are the best. Join us next time in the future where we make our best openings of all time. But my connection with music is like this because hip hop, metal, rock, R&B. Because my main rapper I normally listen to, because my father listened to him and he got me into it. He's on my list of one of my favorite rappers. He's always going to be at my number one. I'm biased as hell. I can't help it. But Tupac helped me out so much because he had depressing songs. I didn't even know he had depressing songs. But I listened to Shed So Many Tears. Hard in the Game. I don't think that's even a depressing song, but Death Around the Corner. And Young Niggas and all this other stuff, it connects, and then it goes straight to the R&B songs where they're sad too. and they make me want to cry because I got this one song by I seen it featuring Pusha T called FML. Y'all should know what FML means. It means fuck my life, and it makes me cry. It makes me sad because I felt so much pain growing up in my life. Cause like when you're little, you don't know. You're like little, around 3 or 4. You don't know what death is like. You don't know. You don't know what death is like. Like when I saw that they were burying my daddy, I didn't know what was going on, but I knew that my dad wasn't coming back. You're supposed to be a little kid, but death is. But I do remember that when I do remember though, before they about to put him in the grave in the ground was they better not drop my daddy. Everybody started laughing, and Tupac and all that, they had so much connection with me. Like I can relate to that. And then we go down to everything else. Cause, I love having a good time. I love rapping. I love having a good time. I love hanging with my boy. Mm-hmm. And, little family, I go straight to gossip because I have so many gossip songs. And I got one song by Jill Scott. I'm not sure how many people know about that, but Jill Scott, I'm named too many artists at this point. Sorry, huge music lover. Don't get mad at me about it. But I listened to Jill Scott, Living Like Lance Golden, and songs are so peaceful. It was also in Grand Theft Auto 4. It's also in Grand Theft Auto 4. Nico's stories for Nico Bellic's story. It's in his game, not the next game. So I don't think so. And then I got songs that motivate me, like "Live Your Life" by T.I. "My Life Be Like Ooh-Wah" by Grits. Those songs right there motivate me to just get my stuff done and then go on about my business and all that. And then we go straight to metal, where I rage, where I get crunk, where I go hard, and where I go in. And, and me and Sarah are going to say this together. Down with the sickness!
Better get down with the sickness.
You fucker love it! You mother love it!
No, was it,
No. He said fucker, and he said mother.
No. I'm talking about that other part with it.
I can feel inside you, the sickness is rising.
And the demon.
I can say. Yeah, I can say as much as I could. But
what was the other one? What was the other line that got me?
Oh yeah.
Open up, guy, and let it flow into me.
And yeah, another thing, and also this knucklehead over here got me into a certain guy we can't name, but he is from Screwstone, Texas.
Oh yeah.
But you must be high, and it's it's always you versus S. So shit. Just said it.
Versus Los. There you go. You should just say it versus Los.
Yeah, versus Los. But yeah, that's my connections with music through all that. It helps me with my depression because I can relate to some of these songs. I can relate to those songs.
We can't relate.
Woo! Fuck you, Logic.
Yeah, Logic, bitch ass.
Yo, old songs? Fuck with. New songs?
Yeah, that's why you retired. Fuck you.
He fucked up so much in his life.
Oh yeah.
See, because okay, we're not gonna go on a full rant here. Let's get on to something else before we have to crash out on this motherfucker.
All right, we got 10 minutes on this. All right, last one. Actually, I think we can end it here because we might end it here because our bonus for next episode was supposed to be for Little Homie, but we did it for this one because we didn't want to have Little Homie leave our mind.
Yeah.
So tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow. Next week.
No, I gotta get my hair done.
Okay. Who is she? So yeah, I'm in here. So we'll do like an hour 6, hour 7.
So, in the meantime, it's okay to cry. It's okay to watch anime. It's okay to be a man, and also, it's okay to like big booty,
juicy,
titty,
women,
country, tomboys, nerdy. We don't give a fuck. We wild. We dirty beans up in this bitch. Woo! In the meantime, beanbags. That's a fan base.
Beanbags.
I'm gonna make sure out of that. Right after we get our whole sketch, we're probably gonna think. But anyway, I'm the dirtiest bean, Wild Beans.
The saddest being Sad Beanz.
And we are
The
Dirty Beans! Bitch!